What's going on, beaches? Yo, yo. Yo, yo. Hara for Adara. Hara for Adara. Hara, Hara, Hara. You got some good Dara? You got some good Dara? You're gonna Hara for it. Hara for Adara. It's Pop or Sworio. This is how Papa Sworio roars. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Asian joke. Yeah. With that smooth Swole, those smooth sick fucking gains. Welcome to everyone joining in. It's a Papa Sworio hour. I am here to drop some fucking knowledge. The nukes, bro. Los nukes. I'm here to drop los nukes. Derry swore. Aye, Miyagi say a Derry swore. Aye, Derry swore crub. Here we go, fam. Episode 1070. In your fucking face. Mike and sick fucking gains.
The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. The bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Talk to me. Testing, testing, testicles, Welcome everyone to episode 1070 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gaincast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and the Slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What is good, beaches? What is up, ya booshes? What's going on, everyone? Welcome. Thank you for joining me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch. We are slamming on all the places, for all the casts. We're making all the sick fucking gains, and I'm your host, Papa Sleazio, also known as Papa Swolio, and I am here every fucking day. What's up, IG? What's a good word? Now, Instagram, you are not getting the cool, crisp, clean audio. You're probably hearing some construction in the background. I have determined that I'm not going to let them slow me down. I tweaked some things, so the podcast is going to sound on fire. It's just something we have to do. I can't revolve my whole fucking schedule around when this guy wants to dig up the entire earth. So Instagram might be a little bit noisy, but if you want to go watch on my YouTube channel, Daily Swole Podcast on YouTube, you can check it out also on Facebook and, Twitch and those other places. So what up? What's up, Tubes? What's up, Tubester? What's up, Adam Dale on YouTube? What's up, you fucking animals? Brittany, Will, Jeremy, Sean, Vince, Kayla, Victoria. Hello, beaches. Hello, beaches. You're not going to hear the background noise because I process the audio before it gets to you. You guys get the good shit. If you're getting the mic shit, you're getting the good shit. If you're getting Instagram, you're getting Instagram gets the scraps when it comes to live broadcasting. I don't know why. I think it's all going to be hooked together at some point. I think they're going to hook all these things together. I think Instagram is going to be plugged into Facebook and Messenger, and I'll be able to stream to one place, and then you'll get it. But I don't understand why I can't get that communication. I can't get that stream to Instagram. It's so weird. I got the skills, Mike. I've learned the skills over the last couple years. It takes 1,070 episodes to learn some serious skills, and I'm still learning skills. I'm just trying to learn skills better and faster, and it's getting crazy. So actually, now that this episode is live, here we go. I got a question for you. Why don't we just do this now? I was going to do this on Instagram, but I will put this out there. I am looking for a video editor. How about that? I am looking for a video editor big time. So if you are a video editor and you want to join the Swole team, send me an email at team@swolenormous.com. That's team, obviously, like sports team @swolenormous.com. If you are down with the Swole, whether it's YouTube content, whether it's Instagram content, looking for a skilled video editor. So you've seen, if you're following my shit, that's why I decided I'd ask here. Because if you follow my shit, you will be getting, and you like the shit. If you follow this shit and you like this shit, then that makes you maybe want to get deep into the shit with old Papa Swolio. So anyway, send me an email, team@swolenormous.com. You can also send me a DM on Instagram. But you send me an email, I'm more likely to get it faster. So anyway, that's that. Girls love guys who have skills. They sure fucking do. Nunchuck skills and bow hunting skills. Damn straight, Napoleon. Damn straight. Poppin' Swole Cherry. Yeah. I'm sure they want that course done for summer. There's no fucking way they're getting that course done for summer. There's no fucking way. However, I wonder what their actual finish date is. You haven't seen this thing. It's complete dirt. It's complete fucking dirt. It's completely mowed down. But at the same time, in Florida, it's always nice weather. So summer is relative. Even in the winter, it's still good. You're still going to have grass growing. So I don't think you can't really make that summer distinction because it's always nice. Once you start building, you just finish when you finish. And that's why there's always so much construction down here in Florida. And that's why Florida doesn't produce jack shit. It's just we build, and then we rebuild. Oh, this building's old now. Let's build a new one. And it's just building and building on top of a fucking sponge that's sinking into the ocean. That's what Florida is, especially South Florida. So yeah, you're always building. And that's great for construction because you never have to worry about cold earth. You never have to worry about colder temperatures. If it's a little bit cooler, it's good because then it's 60 degrees or 50. And then you're it's still fine. Even during the day, it will never get to the 50s during the day. Maybe fucking rarely. And it's not sunny, you're getting 60s during the day at the lowest. So, oh yeah, it's Princess Peaches. Hello, Princess. Hello, Peaches. Have I always been fit? No, not always. I mean, only since I was born, only since I came out of my mother's womb have I been fit. Yeah, I guess I've always been fit. I haven't been obese because I was active in playing sports when I was little, and I never really ate shit. I never really overate. You know, I was very active. Always been very active. Yo, why you got to interrupt me listening to Monday's podcast? What's up? That's the best. Isn't it the best time to get interrupted with another Daily Swole? You get interrupted with some more fucking gains. It's been beautiful weather in Scotland all day, but frost in the mornings. It's weird. Yeah, it's in that like nature's taint time. Anytime you go from like spring to summer or winter to spring, it's like that nasty garbage. That's why my friend Jeb was here from out of town. You know, when you're April and that kind of like weather up in Ohio, it's like slush and rain and kind of like, it's Mother Nature's taint. That's pretty much what you're getting. It's nature's taint. That's pretty much it. What's up, ya beeshes? What's up, ya booshes? There's nowhere to build down here anymore. I work for an engineering company that tests construction for hurricane codes. There is nowhere to build, except where poor people live. So they keep on pushing the poor people out. They keep on pushing people further beyond the tracks, right? All the lower class and lower income, they just rebuild. And then where do you think, if you live in Florida and you know Florida, I'll stop talking about Florida because if you're not from the area, you're not going to know. But Wynwood is literally this artsy, hippie type area. It's the art district. Oh, it's so trendy. It was a bunch of like fucking warehouse nasty shit. It's like they just pushed the crime out and it's still fucking funky. Like you go one street over and it's nasty. They just really rebuild. That's what always happens. You take like a lower income place and then you make it trendy. You put a couple bars and a couple gastropubs and boom, you got a trendy area. Now you can put a high rise there and then charge $2,000 a fucking month for a studio. So that's Florida for you. Welcome to Miami. So I suck, you say. Let's talk about that. You fucking blow, dude. You were really bad, Oliver. Like you suck. Like you suck next level. Okay, well that's a question mark. So let's not get accusatory there, bro. Just because I said you suck, I'm not saying you suck. If I put an exclamation point, that's a question mark. That's a question mark. I'm asking. I'm saying you suck. I don't know if you suck. You tell me. Today's episode, I actually told you, those of you that are in Swole Enormous X during the masterclass this morning at noon, during the exercise tutorial masterclass, I told you that today I was going to talk about this subject, and it came up when I was answering a question. And I want to relate it to a couple episodes. I forget which ones they were. Those of you that might remember, if you remember which one, I'd be shocked. But whenever I talk about nutrition, I say it's a practice. I say yoga is a practice. That's just a fact. But I also call nutrition a practice. I'm not saying I'm the first one, but most people call it a yoga practice. And I say there's no good or bad in yoga. There's just what you can do in that day. And that's what's beautiful about yoga. You can't suck at yoga. You just do what you can do. When it comes to nutrition, I say it's a practice. That's why the elimination process is a systematic approach to getting rid of all these commonly inflammatory foods so you can test and see which foods work best with your body. It's a practice. As you get older, your body might change. If you move to a new environment or to a new location, maybe there's something else in the food or there's something in the water, or you're 5 years older, or your gut biome has changed, or something has, maybe you took a course of antibiotics because you got really, really fucking sick, or you got injured and you need to take them and it fucked up your gut biome. And now certain foods are bothering you. So it's a practice. It's like an on-rolling, ongoing thing. But, you know, it's important for everyone to understand what their food does and what your food does to you. And I wanted to take this episode because during the masterclass today was about exercise, training, and nutrition programming. So now I want to take that practice approach to, it's really your life journey. I want to take it to exercise and to your training. And this is a problem for a lot of people that just start a program and think, oh, here's an exercise program. I'm going to get these results from it. Well, it depends. Like, it depends on how well you practice, how consistent you are with your practice, how you approach your life, how you approach that training. And your body is going to change. I change sometimes week to week with my inspiration and what I feel like and what I feel like my body can handle and what I want to do with my body. What I want to do with my body. Usually it's always pinch your nips or pinch my nips. That's usually consistently through no matter what I do. But what I have noticed is sometimes I don't want to do a full body workout. Sometimes I don't want to do chest and back. Sometimes I don't want to do just legs. I want to go and I'm like, hey, let me do some supersets with some kettlebells and some barbells. I mix up sometimes what I do in a micro, like in an acute level during the week or during a specific workout, but my overall program is strength training, but I'm implementing more and more mobility and yoga and those types of things. But it's a practice. And when you look at your training as a practice, it's a practice much more than just, hey, are you doing these exercises well? It's a practice mentally getting to the gym. Right now, this point in my life, it's much harder, or I find it much more of a challenge to make it to the gym, to prioritize the gym than I did before, because I am very busy. I know a lot of you find that to be your biggest challenge. It's not an excuse, but it's okay to have challenges. It's okay to have challenges. And people, when I say there's no fucking excuses, stop making excuses, it doesn't mean that you have magically less time or more time now that you don't make excuses. Fuck your excuses. Okay, well, now I have all the time in the world. Doesn't mean you don't have 3 jobs. Doesn't mean you don't have 5 fucking kids. I might ask the question, why did you bang so many times? Pull out. You don't need 5 kids. No, I'm just fucking with you. But a lot of you have big families, so that's going to take up more of your time. It doesn't mean that because you're not making excuses anymore, all of a sudden that goes away and now you have just fucking freedom. But what it means is you're taking responsibility for what you can and can't do. And it's going to be a practice. It's going to be a challenge. It's okay to have challenges. You're supposed to have challenges. You don't grow. You don't get anything from easy. You're not going to get anything from an easy workout. How many of you have made amazing progress with easy workouts? Tell me. I'll wait. And if I waited for an answer for some of you to say, oh, I got great results doing an easy workout, I'll be waiting here forever. So that's obviously a rhetorical question. No one. You're never going to have great results from an easy workout. The whole purpose of a workout is to overload your body, to give yourself overload that challenges you, that takes you to the next level, that pushes you. So it forces your body to adapt. It forces your body to need to adapt. It forces your body to need to repair to handle that training in the future. That's it. There's nothing else to it. You're not going to get results. Fundamentally, not going to get results from an easy workout. But what do most people want to do? They want to do an easy workout. They want to do a fun workout. They want to do a fucking Zumba class. They want to do a group exercise class. They don't want to do that. Oh, that's hard. Oh, but that burns or that hurts. And oh, I got to eat that. Oh, I got to sleep. I mean, for fuck's sake, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a cakewalk. It shouldn't be. It goes both ways. It's not going to be easy and good. It's not supposed to be. If you're doing it right, it's going to be fucking hard. Now, the hard gets easier. That's what she said. The hard gets easier because you get used to the routine. You get used to overcoming your own bullshit. So when let's say today, I need to edit this video, but I also need to work out. For me, now overcoming my bullshit, what I used to do, and the reason why I put that out there, I'm like, hey, if you're a video editor, message me because I'm looking to bring another person onto my team. The reason why I'm asking for that is because in the past, and even recently, and even sometimes now, I have to do it myself. I'm the bottleneck. So I'm putting out so much content that it's like a debate. I can't edit videos when I'm at the gym. I have to be at this fucking computer doing that work, or I go to the gym. It's either or, and that fucking sucks. But that's the grind and the hustle until you can get to the point where you can bring someone else on. Now, when I go to the gym, I feel great. That's what I do. That's why I'm doing what I do here. That's why I've had my success. That's why I have information to share with you. But, I still need to do that. I need to do that for me. I need to do that for you, for the content, for my Swole Enormous X members. It's like, I don't want it to be either or. I want it to be both. But a lot of times I have to make a sacrifice. And oftentimes, or as of late or the past couple years, a lot of times the video editing takes priority. And sometimes my training gets pushed till later in the evening and then I'm not mentally focused, or that's why I like going early, but sometimes I can't go early at 5 a.m. I love working out 5 a.m. Sometimes I can't. You know why? Because I'm up till fucking 3 or 4 in the morning editing a video. So it gets me on the back end. That's what she said. Or it gets me on the front end. That's what she said. We're on a roll with that today, aren't we? So I have the same things I'm juggling. And of course I created it. I'm making the bed that I'm sleeping in. So I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying that's the challenge that I'm dealing with. That's one of the challenges. That's one of the things I'm talking about that is invading my brain space. But you are going to have choices. You make choices whether or not you're going to get your workout in, or you're going to do whatever it takes, or you're not going to do whatever it takes. But the challenge is fine. The challenge is fine. The workout's going to be challenging. Your process of going to the gym is going to be challenging. And guess what? It fucking should be challenging. It fucking should be hard. It fucking should be. Because if it's not, you're not going to get results. And that's what kind of pisses me off, is people want the fucking easy way out, but it doesn't exist. Not only does it not exist, you don't want it to exist. If you're going to the gym and you're doing easy workouts, you're not going to get the results that you want unless you don't want results, and then you'll get exactly that. So for someone that's doing deloading, let's say you're doing, those of you that are Swolenormous X members, let's say you're doing an awareness workout, or let's say you're doing yoga, let's say you're doing some type of active recovery or a deloading phase. It doesn't mean that that's easier in terms of intensity. You know, it means it's easier in terms of intensity. It's less intense, but it doesn't make it easier. It's a different stress. You're de-stressing. You're decreasing the intensity. You're still challenging yourself, but you're challenging yourself with a different type of intensity, with less intensity, with a different output. You're doing more neuromuscular coordination. You're not doing as much overload, as much weight. You're not doing max reps, for example. You're not going hardcore with strength. You're doing things that are challenging your range of motion. You're doing things that are challenging your spatial awareness and your proprioception. So it's a different type of challenge, but it has to challenge you, or you're not going to benefit. It's got to challenge you. So that could be one thing that fucking inspires you. The next time that you feel like, oh, this is a challenge, fucking good. Good. It should be. It absolutely should be a challenge. If it's not a challenge, you're doing something wrong. You're not doing it well enough. You're not pushing yourself. If it's easy, it's not going to fucking work. Simple, done. And it's a practice. It's a practice to get over your own mind fuck, because you will fuck yourself. You will cerebrally fuck yourself out of doing what you should be doing. You'll fuck yourself out of effort because it's easier to do nothing. You'll fuck yourself out of eating the right food because it's easier and there's instant gratification from all the tasty fucking high sugar fake crap that you'll pump in your body. And most people just succumb to that easy bullshit all the time. And that's why most people are fat and fucking lazy and unhealthy. And I am unabashedly smashing people that take the easy way out, because they're the ones that are straining society. They're the ones that are complaining about, oh, I'm getting old, I have pain. No, you're having pain because you're fucking lazy and you're not taking care of yourself. It has nothing to do with you being 50. There's no reason why you should be in all fucked up shape and pain and disease ridden when you're 50 or 60. You just haven't been taking care of yourself your entire fucking life. And it's a practice. It's a practice to challenge yourself. It's a practice to understand that when it's challenging, that's good. It's a practice to understand when you're making an excuse and when to call yourself out on it. That's the big thing. Calling yourself out on your own bullshit. If you can call yourself out on your own bullshit, it makes the game a lot easier, because, you know, no one else has to do it for you. You nip it in the bud. You get in there early. Like, oh, this is when you make an excuse. So now when I don't want to go, that's when I go. I almost look for that. I'm like, oh, I don't feel like going. Well, guess that means I'm going. Oh, I don't feel like doing this. Well, guess that means I'm doing that. Oh, that's going to be way too much work. I don't want to do that after. Well, looks like I'm doing that. Always go for the most resistance. Go for the challenge. Don't make it easy. It doesn't mean don't manage your time. It doesn't mean purposely overload yourself so you can't get shit done so the quality decreases, but it's supposed to be a challenge. If it were easy, if you could just buy a gym membership, if you could just go to the gym and have a program and any program fucking worked, or there was one program that everyone used and everyone just did those exercises and that way and everyone got results, it wouldn't be fun because it wouldn't be rewarding, because everyone would have it. You would just do this and then you would have it. That's not what you want. You don't want a giveaway. You don't want, why do people want abs? Why do people want a physique? Because it's fucking hard to get. Why do people want a Lamborghini? Because, not saying that everyone does, but let's say, why do people want that? Because it's expensive and not everyone has one. Why do people want X, Y, and Z? Oh, when it's sold out, when there's only limited edition, when there's only one of a kind. That's what people want. People aspire to have those things because not everyone has them. It's a challenge to get them. You have to work your ass off for fucking your entire life to afford one of those things. Okay. Doesn't mean you have to want it. Doesn't mean that's the sign of being successful is to have a Lamborghini or to have abs, but there's a reason why people want those things, and people want things that they don't have. People want things that are challenging, but they don't accept the challenge. They look for some easy way to get it. Doesn't exist. And it's crazy cliche, but it's a fucking fact. And I get the same questions all the time that just reflect that this is not sinking into people's brains. Simple. Yeah, if you don't feel like and why don't you try that? Why don't you try that for the next few days, or at least for the weekend, right? Next couple days, at least today, whatever you don't want to do, if you have that cross over your brain, like, oh, I don't feel like doing that, do it right away. Like, do it. Anything that just comes across like, oh, I don't feel like doing that, you do it. Simple. Don't even think about it, like, oh, I have to go to the gym, and good. That means you're going, and just go. That's your determining factor. If you don't want to do it, or if it's like, oh, that's going to be so hard, or that's going to be really tight, you're getting it done, and you're going to go do it. And you're going to feel so much different. You're going to be it changes. You're creating a new pathway in your brain. You're creating a new way to think. And that's going to bleed over into so many things that you end up doing. It's going to bleed over into so many aspects of your life because now your brain works differently. You start meeting challenges like, oh, I can handle this because I felt that before. I remember when I felt like 2 days ago, I didn't feel like going, and I went, and it was a great workout. So I don't feel like going again today. Well, I want to have a great workout like I did last time, so I'm going to go. And I say that so many times. That's when you build discipline. When you don't want to do it, you go. And most of you will say this in the comments. So drop it below if you agree. Your best workouts were when you didn't want to go. Maybe you felt a little bit stiff. Maybe you felt a little bit tired. You ended up going and you hit, whether it's a new strength, PR, you had a great pump. You just felt amazing afterwards. Some of the best workouts I've ever had and that you've ever had have been when you didn't want to go. So how much does it really matter whether you wanted to go or not? It doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter if you want to do it. That never matters. That doesn't factor in. It's binary, 1 or 0, yes or no, black and white. Rock hard or flaccid. It's one or the other. I guess you could be half chubbed, but can't be half pregnant. Either you are or you're not. Yow. Making sick fucking gains every fucking day, beesh. All right, my beeshes. Y'all my beeshes. Y'all my beeshes. Kayla, let's take some comments. What do you guys think? This is firing you up? Getting fired up? I'm so happy I found you, all thanks to your Brittany Dawn video. My video? I made like 10 of those. Preach. Well, I'm glad you found me. Welcome, Instagram. Welcome, Instagram. Suck it up, Buttercup. No shit. Kayla, my fiance gets onto me. He doesn't understand motivation. He understands you do it because you have to. I don't understand why you're so overwhelmed to start somewhere. It's the same as when you work out. Totes true. It's true. Totes truskis. If I don't go, I feel like shit all day. It's so easy just to go and do it. So after this, look, I want to get this other video up, but I am going to go to the gym instead. I'll do it later and I'll post it tomorrow. Like, I am prioritizing myself more. And you have to put yourself first, and you have to make the right decisions and make better decisions every day and learn what makes you tick and what's important to you. You have to find your own flow. Don't be afraid to define that yourself. You don't have to model it around anyone else. Sometimes I just robot it to the gym. Don't think, just move. If I really don't feel like going and I really feel banged up, I just tell myself, just go and get on the step mill, right? Just warm up and just do a little bit. If anything, do a little stretching and do a little like single leg stuff and just fuck around, like hang and just be there and just go through the motion. But guess what? Once I go there, I end up doing something. Sometimes I have a great workout. Sometimes I just do a little something. Like I said, I would just go and just move a little bit and then I'll be done. So then sometimes I just do that. And it's still a win. I still went. I kept the meter running. I went. I did something. I did some foam rolling. I did some stretching. I did something. That's important too. Just get through the fucking door. Just go through the motion. Keep the consistency. Keep the pace. Not every workout is going to be a crusher. Not every workout is going to be amazing. Sometimes the workouts are going to suck. Ooh, cracky. Oh, there we go. Got both sides. Yabish. how my hour-long yoga mobility was last night. Worked at the steel mill all day long. Got home, worked on the nursery, and cooked. But yoga made the whole day better mentally and physically. Had no intention of doing a class. You had no intention of doing it, but you did it. But you did it. But you did it. There are a lot of days I don't want to do anything, but I just do it and I feel better for it. Hell yeah, Karen. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, you do. The gym is my happy place. I never have to ask myself if I feel like going. I wake up and I go. And that's great too. Look, not everyone's going to feel like the gym is their happy place. Unfortunately, not everyone is going to feel like that. However, you know what it's doing to your body. It should be your happy place. It's your body's healthy place. It doesn't have to be your happy place. It needs to be your healthy place. That's what you're doing to keep you. Let's say you just love something else. You love art. It's like fucking go to the gym so you can be healthy, so you can do art for longer and you don't have diabetes and die when you're 70 and then you fucking can't do art anymore, can you? Yeah, I like that. If you always do what you feel like, you end up spoiled. I'm definitely taking that advice into my daily life. This episode really helped me. Cool. You feel inspired. But now it's like any kind of painting, right? When you paint and then you like coat it over so it doesn't like, peel off, you seal it. Now you got to seal that inspiration. So if you feel inspired, great. But what are you going to do with that inspiration? You got to do it. What about tomorrow? What about tomorrow? What about the next day? 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 Like you got to find something. You got to find that red button. You got to find that sensitive spot. You got to find that thing that keeps you going all the time. You got to find that one thing that just keeps you fucking on it. That keeps you on it. Yeah, you have to take responsibility. You have to take responsibility for not feeling like it, but going anyway. It's not easy. Again, it's not easy, but it's not supposed to be. If it's easy, you want to start asking yourself, well, why is it easy? Am I not training hard enough? Am I not doing things right? Where else can I grow? Where else can I improve? What else can I do? And you should find happiness and peace and satisfaction in the journey and the pursuit of all those things, because it's never going to be perfect. You have to find the perfection in the imperfection, because it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be this amazing, oh my God, I always feel like going. Everything is perfect. That doesn't exist. It's not going to happen like that. Dottie, I was so cranky when I woke up this morning, but after yoga, I felt so much better. Not sure if it's an attitude adjuster for anyone else. Fuck yeah, it is. Absolutely, yoga is an attitude adjuster. It's so good de-stressing. It's like meditation. When you de-stress, you're just a better person. You're relaxed. Everyone's so tied up with like anxiety. Everyone's so fucking locked up. Greetings. Love your YouTube videos. Thank you. Thank you. Just a reminder, everyone, I'm doing a lot more Ask Papa Swoleos. I'm going to try to film some more tonight. Obviously, those of you that are on Instagram, you hear the fucking construction that's going nuts outside, like nuts. So I can't really film until later. But a bunch more Ask Papa Swoleos, lots more. Like I have hundreds and hundreds of questions that I'm going to make up and be pounding out tons of episodes. So make sure you're asking your questions. I'm taking from Instagram and I'm taking from YouTube. So when I post on my Instagram story, when I post those stickers, I've been doing it almost every day. And I'm going to keep doing it because I'm getting amazing questions that I'm saving that I'm going to use for tons of content. So make sure that you drop your questions with the hashtag Ask Papa Swoleo on YouTube, on the YouTube videos, at Swolenormous on YouTube, the main channel, and also on Instagram when you see it in the feed and also in the Instagram story. I love the questions are great. The questions are awesome, and every single person that asks it, whenever I see a question, even if it's similar to something I've answered before, it always just kind of, it's a different flavor. There's so many different ways to answer some of these questions, and I can only answer so much in the couple minutes that I'm doing the question on the video. So every time a question comes up, sometimes I'm in a different mindset. Sometimes I'll drop another little gem, another little nuke here and there. I'll drop my nuts on, this chin over here or this chin over here and this chin over here. So it's fun. Yeah, beep, beep, beep. Fucking constructions. Fucking guys. Don't tell me your max squat, bench, and deadlift. Tell me how you got up and actually went to the gym and didn't feel like it. That's why I don't feel like it's interesting. I don't feel like a max squat is interesting because there's always someone, and I guess we'll wrap up this episode with this concept. anytime you get stuck on PRs and how much you're lifting, you're really missing the point, because I know you're battling with yourself, but you have to think about it after a certain point. How hard are you pushing yourself? What is the actual benefit from going from, let's say, a 315 pound squat to a 400 pound squat? What's the benefit from going from a 400 pound squat to a 500 or to a 550 or to a 600? Like, where does it stop, or where does it break your fucking back or your knees? Like, when does it just destroy yourself? When does it just blast you? When does it just become such diminishing return? I don't find that interesting, because there's always someone that lifts more. There's always someone that lifts more. So many people in the world lift much more than me. I mean, that never even crosses my mind. I always laugh when someone asks me, yo, man, how much do you lift? I'm like, I have no fucking idea, because I don't care about those metrics. I never test maxes. Never, ever, ever. I just don't care, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You should train for strength. You should train, but to get 5 pounds heavier, just doesn't fucking matter to me. I'm not saying it can't matter to you, but I want to remind you, and I want you to understand, okay, why does this matter to me? Why does it matter to me? If you ask yourself, why does it matter to you? Like, why does a PR matter to you? It doesn't. It really doesn't. It doesn't tell you that you're doing great. It doesn't tell you that you failed. It doesn't. It just overloads you and adds a ton of risk. And there's always someone out there that lifts more. So what else can you challenge yourself with? Being a better person, meditating, reducing stress, mobility. Those are more important, because that's going to help you much more than whether or not you gained 10 pounds on your bench. Practicing yoga, practicing meditation, those things are going to help you so much more with your nutrition, so much more than a max rep ever, 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 ever could. Ever could. Don't get jacked up over the numbers, then your ego kicks in. You can compromise your health all the time. All the time. People sacrifice form daily, even just with fucking basic curls. People sacrifice form every fucking day when it comes to training. Every day. Thoughts on Dana Lynn Bailey health and claiming she's natural. Natural? Since when? Like recently? Or when she was competing and winning competitions. I don't know much about her, but I've seen her. She's fucking jacked, and she was competing. She might be natural now. I don't follow her. I don't follow her shit. I never liked anything that she's put out. But a lot of people claim natural now. It's okay. If you're not taking steroids now, I guess you're natural now. Depends on what the context is. That's bullshit, though, probably. I don't know anything about it. Is that a situation? Is that a situation that's on the hook? 4'8". You're 4'8". You weigh 100 pounds and dumbbell chest press 50 pounds, half my body weight. Holy shit. It's not hard to bench press half your body weight when you only weigh 100 pounds. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm just fucking with you. Just fucking 4'8". You're tiny. Form is everything. Sure is. She's basically dying? What do you mean? She's always claimed she's clean. Is she sick? I don't know anything about this. This is a conversation over on Instagram, so I don't know anything about this. I don't want anyone to die. She's naturally recently. Yeah. Let's see. Garvey Adams on YouTube. Absolutely, the goal has changed as I age. Mobility is so much more now, especially as I see those my age start to break down because they still want to lift crazy weight. I see some people that are in their 40s, nothing wrong with it, 40s or 50s, and they're just piling on weight. I'm like, oh, I just see like their joints like, well, here's the thing. The age isn't the thing. It's not the 40s or the 50s. That's the thing. It's when I see someone, and if you practice yoga, and I know a lot about kinesiology and the human body and what it looks like when it's supple and it can move, and when it's a stiff, brittle, and just like, I don't know, it's like sandpaper. I see people that are so fucking tight and so immobile, just doing exercise with terrible form, with lots of weight, and it hurts me to watch because it just looks like a twig that's going to break. Break. Just a snap. Looks like it's going to snap. So anyway, make sure that you check the Instagram story. I'll post another thing for the Ask Papa Swolio today. And of course, I'll be doing some more filming and some more Q&A and stuff like that. So many more videos to come, especially on YouTube. And I'm going to try to do some more cool content on Instagram. So just another reminder, just in case someone's plugging in or coming in late, I am looking for someone else to join the Swolenormous team. That's a video editor. So if you are skilled with video editing, feel free to send an email to team@swolenormous.com or to send me a DM, for example, on Instagram with your query and with your skills and maybe some examples of what you've done. So looking to expand and make the Swole team even swoler. So if you want to add some Swole to your name, hit me up. So team@swolenormous.com if you are a video editor and you're liking the shit that I make and you want to be a part of it. So hit me up. Are you calling me old at 40? No, I'm calling people that are fucking stiff, brittle, and immobile old at any age. You can be old at 20. I've seen fucking young people that are just jacked up. Seen young people that are jacked up. You can be jacked up and old at any fucking age. At any age. Anyway, my peoples. My peoples. My peoples. My beaches. Those of you that are listening. Those of you that are watching. Everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 1070 of the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gangcast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. I will see you tomorrow for episode 1071. Go check out swolenormousx.com for all the details on memberships, on mobility, yoga, all that stuff, the Gain Train blog, joining the Daily Swole Club. Everything is in the main menu, and you can check out all the cool shit over at swolenormousx.com. But I will see you on the flip. Again, apologies for the fucking noise, but we are just going to bulldoze, just like them. We are going to bulldoze through. Fuck them. Fuck that shit. I am not changing my fucking shit for anyone. If I want to do a podcast, I'm doing a fucking podcast. But just remember, if you want a little bit cleaner audio, those of you that are on Instagram, you can check it out on Facebook, Twitch, and my YouTube channel, Daily Swole Podcast, that streams the podcast live every day. So you can check it out on YouTube if you're a YouTuber and you want to check out that channel. It's Daily Swole Podcast on YouTube for the stream. And I'll see you tomorrow for 1071. Peace, McGee's, deuce, magoose, your boy Papa Swolio. Out.